Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the first try for Dalvin Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
85.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, it's Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Cousins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 18. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
From the 22, Cousins. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Now a run with Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try by Bailey.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Vikings 14. Seahawks nothing. Dan Bailey.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And a decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Wilson. And knock him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Complete to Greg Olsen.
22 yards on the pickup there, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Seattle.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
To the 48-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it.
This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st down, Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Cook, the ball carrier.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
KJ Wright. A loss of 2. Brings up
On 2nd and 12, Cousins.
20-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This pass caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points up. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Wow.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. Sets up first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Carson. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Score, Vikings 21, Seahawks 7. Michael,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
5-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Play fake. Cousins. Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Take over first
and that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Now Osborne to return it. Nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
2-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted. For the touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne, 59 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 20, 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Greg Olsen, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
5-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
There on the tackle.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
4th down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins, and this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down.
shotgun. Wilson. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Well, they've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
To number 14,
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Seahawks 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 14. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go, second down. They run it again with Cook. Cook for the first down and much more. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10.
To throw is Cousins. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down, Cook. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run, Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
And trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins dancing to his left. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, it's Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Homer. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, 30, the 20,
I need to get my
10.
swag right there.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 35, Seahawks 21. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and got his man complete. He's at the 30, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry in the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a success.